Hello everybody, my name is Light of Hand, and today I'll be doing an unboxing for Call of Cthulhu, the starter set. Okay guys, so yes, this is actually my second attempt at doing this. My first one, I was extremely tired, so I thought I better redo this. This would have been done just when I got it a few little while back. So, one of the first things you see when you sort of open up is this little bit for Chaosium. Hopefully I'm saying that right. So it talks about their website, then shows you what's in this box. Then after that you get a Matter Arcade, Call of Cthulhu Chronicles, the official Call of Cthulhu function game. Not sure what to say about that, but there's something there, something to check out. I might have a look at it. Then after that you get some investigators. So they give you 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pre-made investigators, and then you get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 investigators you can make yourself. Okay, so I'm kind of interested with this because I have played Call of Cthulhu before, but I believe I played 6th edition or maybe even 5th. My friend has quite a few, I think he has all the editions from a very long time. So I'm kind of interested to see where this sort of goes. I like the idea of playing in the 1920s as well because of Arkham Horror, the card game as well, which is in my little case over here for when I get ready to meet up with my friends. Unfortunately, it did not go so well this weekend. You also get a set of dice, so that's always useful, even though I've got so many. That's one thing I probably don't need is more dice, but it's never a bad thing to have too many dice. Then you get the first book. Now the first book is like a single player scenario that you can end up playing. I don't want to show too much, guys, because I don't want to give it away. I believe they have a video, or they've done a video recently of the book. Then you've got one for the rules. I just want to apologise now, guys, if you can hear some whining in the background. It's our new puppy. We've had to put it in the kitchen, so yeah, it's just a little upset. It's in the kitchen at this minute. Okay, so how to create a investigator. Obviously, it's the more simpler way. I've had a quick flick through this, if I'm being honest. But this I've really enjoyed. Now I'm going to move this out the way. I don't want to show this bit because this is important to the actual. Oh god, hold on a second, back sneeze. Sorry. I don't want to show the handouts because I don't want to show too much inside here. But I read the first mission, which I quite enjoyed. It's a very easy, simple starting mission, very fun, but not over the top. And most of the way through the second mission or scenario, which I've really, really enjoyed, which I believe is called, what's the second one called? Edge of Darkness. I thought it was called something else and I almost said it. I haven't read The Dead Man Stomp yet, which I'm kind of looking forward to trying to read just to see if it's as good. Also, that worries me a little about racism in the 1920s, because I think you can, when you play roleplay, you don't need your characters to actually say certain words. You can just assume that they are saying these things because of the time period. But one of the things is I have played it before, and I have to say I've really have enjoyed a lot of these sort of things. So it made me want to buy the actual book. Now, I've quite liked this starter set. I like the fact it's got more than one mission in it. They're not very long. The very first one, actually, you've got 4 missions, really, because you've got one you can play solo. You've got a handout sheet, but as I said, I don't want to show too much of that, because there's quite a few, but there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 16 handouts, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 maps just for this starter set. Now when I say maps, it's just maps they show of around the areas. Now again, I don't really want to show too much, but I have to say I did really enjoy reading the first mission. I don't think it's amazing, but what I liked about it is if you haven't had anyone who's played Call of Cthulhu before, it is an amazing, it's called Paper Chase. I think it's a great starting adventure, And I would like to even get my friends to roll up a character from the Call of Cthulhu book and make it the starting thing for them and going on from there. Now, one of the first rules one of my friends taught me a long time ago of Call of Cthulhu, never get too attached to your investigators due to how easy they can die. So it's advised always to have a second backup character that just so happens to be able to somehow appear at these certain moments. So yes. Now, I've really liked what they've done with this set. So I have to say, so far, these have been really good. Now, one of my... Okay, for the starter sets that I own, I can't find my Pathfinder one, but I have to say my Pathfinder one I was really impressed with when I got it. I believe about 4 or 5 years ago. 4 or 5 years ago I got that. I was quite impressed by Pathfinder. I'm not a big fan of Pathfinder, the rules for it and stuff like that, but the starter set was really well done. Actually got me even interested in buying some of it. Star Wars Edge of the Empire I kind of thought was fun, but at the same time I wasn't overly keen on for a starter set. I think at least you got the dice. You only got one adventure. You got a few pre-made characters though, which was also good. But I just felt like there was some stuff missing. Same as the other Star Wars ones. I just felt there was something little missing from them. That said though, you got these lovely maps that you could reuse if you wanted to. You have these like counters that you could use for. So that was good. I like this starter set. I wouldn't say it's the most amazing one. I do think the Star Trek one was really good, and I'm a bigger Star Wars fan than I am Star Trek. But I was like, yeah, I do kind of really look forward to this. The other thing about Call of Cthulhu that I think one of my friends doesn't understand why I would like to even play it as a is he doesn't like the idea that you can't be these really powerful people and take on these really powerful creatures really in it. You kind of can, but at the same time, when I say can, your character can't, because eventually you start learning things and eventually your mind will go mad. And that's the thing I've liked about it. I think it's why I like Warhammer Fantasy as well, because it's so kind of dark. It's not like, oh, I'm a level 1 warrior, I can go off and do this, this and this. So again, this is one of my favourites. I'm hoping the Warhammer roleplay will turn up soon. So, do I recommend this? Well, I bought it straight from them. I think it's great. I've enjoyed what I've read of it. I still got to read some more. But yeah, I'm really have enjoyed this. I hope I haven't ranted on too long about other stuff. But yes, I love the sort of dark side of it, and the fact that, you know, it's not about actually killing the creatures, it's sometimes about banishing them, or just surviving so you can pass the information on so someone else can deal with it, or you have a friend who, and that's what I like about Call of Cthulhu, there's so much you can do with it. You could even do modern day if you want to. There are rules for doing modern day, not the starter set though, that's set in the 1920s, but the actual core rule book does have rules for modern day as well, so if you want to try and go down that road, there's a modern day. I myself really have, again, enjoyed what I've read. I'm going to try and do a single scenario soon, so yeah. Anyway guys, tell me what you think of the starter set. Have you bought it? Have you done any scenarios? Also, I want to ask for a piece of advice from you guys. I got the core rule book. What would you recommend for me to get next? Now I'm looking at the screen, GM screen, or the keeper screen, as it's called in this one. I'm looking at that. I'm also looking at the Investigator's Handbook, but I've got a friend who tells me the Investigator's Handbook doesn't really add much more. So I'd like the people yourselves to tell me what you think. Do you think it adds more? I would really appreciate if people could tell me. Also guys, I'm wondering as well, just if you like this video, please click like. If you'd like to subscribe, please do. If you'd like to leave a comment, comments are welcome. Tell me if I've said something wrong, I don't mind. So yeah, so have you played Call of Cthulhu? If you have, tell me what you think. Remember guys, if you like this channel, also subscribe and hit that notifications. Anyway guys, I hope you're having a good day, and goodbye.